The High Court Criminal Division in Kampala is proceeding with the hearing of Suzan Magara murder case involving 18 suspects. A UPDF soldier at the same way, Corporal Dennis Musumba, told court how he was asked by Colonel Chausa Simwe on May 23, 2018 to arrest a suspect Buvumba Abbas Musa.
I work with the chieftaincy of military intelligence. Now,
no, you can point at him.
Emabega watadeko specs. Emabega watadeko bugalubini.
Is the one behind the one who is putting on specs?
There are two people behind. Which one of the two?
Asokeri naye asembayo.
The one behind the Galubini one.
Okay, do you know why they're in court?
Where do you want to go?
Is that the only one he knows?
Is he the only one you know?
Yes.
Okay, can you please explain what your role in this case?
What is your role?
First of all, do you know why they're in court?
Gwemanyi yekusa ku musango gwa Suzan Magara.
The one I know is the case of Suzan Magara.
Okay. So can you please explain to court your role in this matter?
What is your role?
Mukino nze
Starting with the date.
nakola nga arresting officer owa Buvumbo Abbas. It was on the 23rd May 2018. Nalipo office. I was at office. I was at my workplace in Imbuya. I was called by acting director CMI on counter-terrorism. Ebiseera ebyo eyali Colonel Asimwe, Colonel CK Charles.
By that time he was called
Colonel CK Asimwe. He briefed me that I was going to conduct an arrest, or I was going to effect an arrest of a one Buvumbo Abbas Musa, who is a suspected murderer of Suzan Magara. After briefing me, he told me to get in touch with Afande Frank Nyakairu. Immediately, I went and met Afande Frank Nyakairu. The offices are on different levels. Director puts up in the topmost level. Tracking office is below the director's office. So I went to the lower level, met Afande Frank Nyakairu.
Musumba said together with other 5 UPDF officers and with the help of an expert in phone tracking through phone coordinates, Frank Nyakairu, they were able to trace Buvumbo Abbas Musa around Kampala suburbs of Kasubi Monaco in Lubaga division.
When I met Afande Nyakairu, he briefed me. He is going to avail me with coordinates. There is a phone number which is suspected to be. There is a phone number which they were suspecting of Buvumbo to be using by that time. So he gave me the first pair of coordinates. I went and briefed my squad. I had a squad of 5 members. They're my subordinates, but most of them now are in different places because the squads don't stay for long. We always, all the time, they keep on changing.
what was the name?
Some of them, I don't remember some of them, but I remember some, like one or two. I have Mugisa Godwin. Mugisa Godwin. Mugisa Godwin. Yeah. And Mukasa Isa. The restaurant. After briefing them, we got into the vehicle, and I loaded in the coordinates. They were leading me to the ends of Kasubi, Monaco Road, heading that junction of Masanafu. The coordinates, when I loaded the coordinates, that's when we were still at the office. When I had briefed my soldiers, we have entered the car. So when I loaded in the coordinates in the Google map, they were leading me to Kasubi, Masanaf end. We started off the journey. Since they had told me it was, we were supposed to do it in a hurry. Can I read it out?
There was a phone number before.
Yeah, the telephone number is?
That is?
0752 444 634. 634. So we started off the journey towards Kasubi. When we reached Nankulavye traffic lights, there was a little bit of traffic. We managed to maneuver through for a short while. We drove through that culture center, is it Kasubi Masiro? Yeah, we sloped down towards Monaco. We passed through that T junction, proceeded as if we were going to Masanaf, still amusing. By that time, I had been given another pair of coordinates, but they were still leading me the same direction.
He disclosed that Buvumba Basim Musa tried to resist the arrest.
When I had just passed Monaco, just something like 150 meters away, the coordinates read I had only 5 minutes to reach my final destination. And in tracking, whenever I hear that, that means I'm at least next to the target. So I became cautious. I had an idea way from Franca. This guy is a border rider. Fortunately, when the coordinates said, when the Google map said you have reached your final destination, there was a motorcycle garage on my right. Looking at the picture and identifying and comparing it.
There's a motorcycle garage.
Yeah. Look, when I looked at the picture and compared it to the people who were in that garage, because there were some few motorcycles parked, plus the mechanics and some few people. I managed to compare and identify Abbas Musa and the picture. He was seated on, in Uganda it's called a form. Immediately I told them, I alerted my soldiers, when, the ones I was with in the car. to take a closer look and compare. Ekifaananyi n'oli omuntu gw'embalaze. We sided, especially me and Dodi, we sided, and we're like, yeah, it's the same. I got out of the car. Before it parked, I opened the door, moved out. As the driver was looking for a convenient parking, I asked another soldier to follow me, and immediately we swung into action. But unfortunately, I think because of instincts, as Vuvumbo saw the Nua changing looking for parking, he wanted to take off by crossing the road on foot. I jumped onto him, wrapped him in my arms, pulled him. I wanted to telling him, get in the car, get in the car. He yelled, caused the havoc during the arrest. As people converged, at the same time, the other soldiers I had coming towards where we were, I was forced to pull the trigger. Nakakibwa. I gave one shot in the air, just as in to scare away these people who were trying to come towards us, the one who were converging. But still Abbas couldn't accept an easy arrest. We just lifted him by force, pushed him in the car, drove off. I informed my boss that I had got the target. By following his instructions, he told me drive straight away to SID Chireka. We drove off, reached Chireka, asked for by the time I think officers, I handed over the suspect to him.
Another witness was Remanje Moses, a UPDF soldier who arrested the accused Ismail Bukenya around Nabugabo Place in Kampala district. On 24th April 2018, Remanje said following the scuffle they had with Ismail Bukenya, this gave Abeka Chewalia, also accused, to escape, although he was later arrested.
Are you aware that Chewalia Abeka on the 10th day, May 2018, was in custody?
Come on, Tomorrow Party Chewalia, demanding over police, saying the Chireka.
So, are you aware or not aware? You can tell us what we shall still continue. So, to
Obani waliwa unapata Chewalia Ambeka.
mine was to arrest.
Kwa kesa kwa police ya Chireka, SID.
And you took him to Chireka SID. So you are not aware of that fact? Because the owner was to arrest. Please, my lord, I pray that you protect the suspect to ask the I know it. Okay, the accused.
Where as to when Chevrolet was arrested. Was he aware as to when Chevrolet was arrested?
Wamanyati wageza wamanya teoria uyapatiwa
Kama Mchoya zinamfuata hatuweza kupata Ismail Kenya
ndabona barese teoria mbeka lwalidi
bali inakoza mwezi 25 mwezi wa 12/18 Ismail Ismail wamfuata
I don't know when he was arrested.
I do not know.
Okay.
When
In your wisdom, are you aware that Cheolia
Okimanyi nti teoria
was taken to hospital?
yatwalibwa mu ddwaliro.
sikimanyi mukama wange.
I want to put it to you that while he was taken to hospital,
Ayagala okugamba nti we yatwalibwa mu
doctors
ddwaliro
described the injuries he sustained during and after arrest.
abasawo baayogera ebisago bye yafuna mu kanyolagana ako yali ng'akwatibwa.
Sabakunziramu
your questions are very, very direct and tricky. Can you be straightforward?
Are you aware,
Okimanyi
or has it ever come to your knowledge that Cheolia Abubeka
omanya nti teoria Abubeka
on the 10th day, May 2018, was found with injuries while in custody of police?
mwezi 10/5/2018 yasangibwa n'ebisago nga bwe yali ng'ali mikono gy'abaali bamukuta abasirikale.
sina kimanyi kubanga ffe yali twamukwatira nga mutuuza polisi nga mulamu bulungi.
I don't know anything, but trust me, the police when he was in good condition.
Anyalaga matuufu nze Lwamwenge Moses.
You get up. Speak up.
Yogera nti
Amanya gange matuufu nze Lwamwenge Moses.
Lwamwenge Moses.
In your estimation, how many lies have you told this court ever since you started your testimony?
Ever since when?
Ever since you started your testimony, how many lies have you told this court? In your
Teebereza
estimation.
oba kubalako osobola kubuulira kooti emirundi emeka gy'owakagibuulira ebiyimba by'oyogedde mu kooti.
Tewali bulimba bwamanya ngenda.
Alina lies exceeded in court.
In your statement,
Mu statement yo
you say, to refresh your memory,
wagambye nti okwekekanyaamu
that you read a statement in the language you understand.
nti wasoma statement eyo mu lulimi lw'otegeera.
Wasn't your statement in English?
Statement eyo teyali mu Luzungu.
Yali mu Luzungu.
How come you're addressing court through an interpreter?
Ate kijja kitya kubanga kooti oligiwa obujulizi nga bali mu kuvvuunulira.
Does that mean you didn't actually, you don't know English?
Kitegeeza nti wali tomanyi Luzungu.
Objection. My lord, the witness is free to testify in whatever language he feels comfortable with in court. There is no rule that whatever you're testifying should be in English. Nobody resents that. It shouldn't be that.
There is a position of the law, and the witness can testify in the language. Yes. The law says it must understand. My lord, it's about understanding. The witness is asked, which language do you understand? And the word here is understand. And in his testimony, he says he understands English. So we are trying to look at, is this witness believing? Does it tell lies? That's what we are looking at. And I don't know why the state is actually suddenly getting so nervous about something that is so basic.
My Lord, we should not go back to the constitutional law class at this moment. My Lord, it is a constitutional right for every witness to testify in a language that they are comfortable with. Even my land friend can opt to testify in Uganda if he so wishes. Let's not go back to the constitutional law class.
My Lord, we protest politically.
What is the law?
My Lord, about the law we are not mindful, but we are mindful of the territory that is coming from a land colleague. I wouldn't surely address him to anything beyond the land colleague. So taking us to constitutional history, whereas is in his practice, it's only practicing the Penal Code Act, it's so absurd. It's so absurd. Has never, my Lord, let him cite a constitutional matter he has ever taken to a constitutional court. Let him cite it and we shall agree that his position is correct about constitutional history.
Okay, let's now forget about the law classes that were attended here. Because everything you did in law class is settling to others. My law this idea is being courteous and professional. I don't understand what record reflects actually that the witness said when asked what language, he said he should speak through an interpreter. And I'm quoting his own statement, though it actually turns out that it wasn't his handwriting. The person who recorded it did not append his signature, and he doesn't recall that person. Those things are really very material to the veracity and truthfulness of the statement. So when I say, how come in your statement you say you understand English, and in court you say you don't understand English? That is really important. I don't think he said that it remains good, but
My Lord, the witness even went ahead to either testify in English or in my mother tongue. My Lord, that issue should not arise, and it is not the first time it is arising in this trial. This is the second time it is arising, and I thought we had really resolved it, but it is really absurd that it is again coming up.
Take no more time on that aspect. Can we proceed? I'll rephrase the question. I'll ask. And I think we're just doing our jobs here, so there's no need to go back. So I'll ask the witness. Do you understand English very well or you don't?
Oluzungu lutegeera nesiwana.
Understand it by not in a whole.
Not very well. Okay, we'll move on. On that day, when you said you set off when you received a briefing, you said you were with, it was a squadron of 6 people.
Stop.
Could you please name all the people that you're with on that day? You want me to repeat? I thought it's in evidence already. Most of that is in evidence already. It's all right. One other question that's related to that. Did you have a warrant of arrest? Yes or no?
Tulina kaadi zaffe.
Warrant of arrest.
Ekiwandiiko ekyali kikuwolesa okukwata omuntu.
Tukkirizibwa okukwata ngafa serikale. Nalina kaadi yange y'amagye. Movement order. Tulina ne movement order.
The question is not about your movement order or your identity card.
Ekibuuzo tekiri ku
Did you have, were you issued with, in your possession, when you are setting up, apart from the coordinates and whatever you had, did you have a warrant of arrest to go and arrest these people? That's what I want to know. Yes or no?
Evidence?
Were you armed?
Sale armed ne bananga bali armed.
How were you dressed?
Weza bulijjo.
How about the rest of the squad members?
Abana bali bambadde engoye bulijjo, ababiri bali basigadde mu motoka bali bambadde uniform.
How were they armed? They were armed with what?
AK-47 munze balina. Rifle gun.
In your testimony, you said that you were overpowered. That you are stronger than you. Is that correct?
It's true.
I put it to you that force violence was used to subdue Jeolia. Just one more. I put it to the witness that in the course of arrest, as a result of Jeolia intercepting you or interrupting you, you and your squad members used violence. That's how you managed to subdue him and to arrest him.
Twakozesa amaanyi nga bweyogedde agasookeredde.
I've not understood. Are you saying you used violence or you used force? That's how you managed to arrest him, or you're saying, yeah, I want a clarification on that. Did you use violence in the course of subduing Jeolia?
Twakozesa amaanyi agaali gasusse nga bwakiyogedde.
I use informing this court that you didn't use any force, any violence in order to subdue him, someone who had actually overpowered you.
Obudde bwe twakwatiramu Jeolia yasooka omutuukako yalinze n'omugenzi kule yasooka okulemesa okukwata okukola emirimu gye twali tusobolera okukola. So bannange bajjira awo nga wayiseewo eddakiika ne tukwata Jeolia tugenda naye tumuteeka mu motoka tugenda naye.
When your colleagues came, what did they do to subdue Jeolia?
I think we'll welcome that Can we move on from it? I want to know where he has been spot on. You did not use violence to subdue Jeolia. I know what you want.
but you're not going to be repetitive or repetitive until the sun goes down.
My Lord, I've only used a few minutes.
So I feel ask your last question.
I'm going to move on, but I feel when some of the things don't come out, it really doesn't help our case. I feel when the witness is allowed to...
They may not come out the way you want, but something comes out.
We'll move on.
Yes.
You actually didn't take him to SIB, but you took him to CMI. And you have a chance now to tell the truth.
Ask your question well. Rephrase
I put it to you.
Where did you take?
When did you take? I wanted you to hear the English on that because I'm entitled. Where did you take Shawali? He already informed court that he took him to SID. I differ. And I put it to him that he actually didn't take him to SID but took him to CMI.
Kamtara SID Chireka Police.
Can you describe just in a brief way, this court can indulge me, when you are handing him over, as you say, what exactly happened? What did you do? What was done? Did you just hand him over?
What was our moment for Tom say SID Chireka? To meet a motor, Tita, Ayalis.
Also,
I
what time was
counter.
it? Sorry, before you proceed, what time was it?
That is song, Jikara song, Jikara Nazik sang up to me. Kumi, wonder one years. Town Marimu Jam Monji, so what I'm going for the look to come, Chireka.
Continues to explain the circumstances. He was still explaining we removed him from that vehicle. It was one counsel his question. So the court allows him to complete
Let him proceed. Yeah. Just answer the question about the time. Now proceed to inform us when he was handing over what exactly happened.
Tom to Sachireka, SID, then Jikari Singoma Yaliwo, police waiting Singoma Yaliwo, Tamjam Motoka, Tumpara counter, Namal Jistaringa, Numbers and it, why negative and Namu.
And they asked him if he had any items.
Then I'm saying that and handing over him.
Then we signed for him, then we handed him over.
Sarah, Sakura statement.
That time I took
Was
the
wrong,
statement because
Thorit Chanonya, Ismail Kenya.
we were still looking for Ismail.
When mommy has Yaya solo to Yambako,
Since he was the only one who could help us.
You inform this court that you are not involved in looking for Ismail Kenya.
Coach waligambye tewalipo abo abakwata Ismail Kenya.
yes, Salipama Bamukwata, Naye,
There wasn't among those who arrested him.
Chitongole, Long Chitongole, one of them would for Mbera Sisa
Who
Mononia,
asked him as
by his attached to Jumu Tomorana.
they can
Such a madden to result
just another person.
what Sakura statement.
My question is,
That is what I was trying to say why I didn't do that.
you had handed over someone, why would you make a statement about what you had done? You assigned it and ended there.
omulimu gwo gwali gukomyawo lwaki ekiseera ekyo kyennyini tewakola statement eyo?
My lord will object to that question. Counsel is badgering the witness. He asked why he did not record a statement, and the witness answered he was still trying to find Ismail, though he's not the one who arrested him. So counsel is badgering the witness. It is a repetitive question. He has answered.
About badgering.
Clear? Let's move on.
About badgering.
Badgering the witness.
I think you will have to. No, I'll just leave that. And about badgering, you're just getting nervous for nothing. My lord, no further questions, but I gave a reason why I was asking that. And it's actually already on record. There are no further questions.
For which you were arresting, you went to arrest Bukenya Ismail was committed.
Baali bakubuuliddeko ku wali nga ogenda bali basooseko kubuulirako wali nga ogenda okukwata Ismail omusango yali akoze oba gwe yali asisa.
Afan.
That's the crime.
Nenda.
She was not briefed. I was not briefed.
Mr. Moses, why would you go to arrest without a warrant of arrest?
Mwami Moses, lwaki wagenda okukwata
My lord will object to that question.
Why?
My lord, first and foremost, it has already been asked, and secondly, the law is very clear that an arrest can be with or without a warrant.
It has already been asked.
Mr. Moses, is it in order for you to go and arrest a person without knowing the crime in question?
Kiri mu nkola yammwe kubanga munkola eno nga mukubanga ogenda okukwata omuntu nga tamanyi musango gwakoze.
Afande kano Charles Asimo yali atubriefinga yangamba nti ogenda kunoonya omwana bayita Ismail Bukenya tegeezebwa kuba omukwabo abawambye n'okubuzaawo omugenzi Suzan Magara.
How many were you?
Ali bameka?
Twali mukaaga.
We were 6.
Why the big number?
Lwaki mwali bangi?
Did it
My
really
lord,
have to take
my lord,
people to arrest one
We
person?
object to that question. The witness has clearly told the court that he was not in charge of the operation. He was ordered to go and arrest.
Mr. Moses, I put it to you that
Moses actually.
there was violence orchestrated by your people, and that's probably what scared off and made people converge.
Akiteekako nti gwe mwami Moses nti eryanire mwali mukozesezza ebyali bisukkiridde nagezaako okuba nga lyaletawo abantu bonna abali mu kitundu ekyo.
Twakozesa lyani nga bwekitadde.
Anything else? One last one?
Are you a police officer?
I think it's very clear that it's a solely pretty solely.
UPDF officers also involved in arresting people. Civilians.
Yes.
Yes.
Under what circumstances?
Sinzidde ku mulimu gwe tukola oluusi tuyambako poliisi kubanga omuntu yenna omuntu yenna nnoza nga kanso mu bwayogedde osobola okukwata omuntu nga incase obeera nga alina ekintu kyakoze ekikyamu oba nga agenda kukola ekikyamu omuntu yenna asobola okukikola asobola okukwata.
In your school, was there any member from the police officer, from the police force?
Twatambulamu olunaku tumali mu poliisi naye to reporting of police.
Had the police failed to arrest for you to come in?
My Lord will object to that question. The witness has categorically told the court that he was directed by his superiors, so he cannot know whether the police had failed or not.
I believe that was the last question. Will the examination?
Yes, my Lord, appeal.
Now the rest to correct the record, I will reiterate the rest to cross-examine, but I don't have cross-examination.
Okay. Next examination.
There was a scuffle as you were trying to arrest both Ismail Kenya and Chewolia.
Kakasa kochi eno nti waliwo embirane yaliwo akanyolagana kaliwo wali ng'ogenda okwata Ismail Kenya.
Kituufu.
Please confirm to this honorable court that you did not medically examine Chewolia.
Kakasa kochi eno nti
My Lord will object to that question.
Shikwe mwenyini wakebera Chewolia.
When she came up with rules,
So there's no resolution of our motion.
yes.
No, my Lord, it came up and I have a reason.
My Lord, you overruled that on it.
We have gone through the motion.
Oh, much obliged, my Lord.
So you did not make a report.
Much obliged.
Yes, it has been posed to you that just to follow up from cross-examination, that there are a lot of lies that you told to the court. But just to confirm to this honorable court,
Even that question was answered. Second, counsel for the accused persons tried to really him to answer that question as to how many lies he had told the court, and he insisted on saying, I've never told this court a lie.
much obliged, my lord.
So to solicit that answer again
Much
is
obliged.
definition.
Much obliged. So, you were told in cross-examination that the offense with which you arrested Chewalia was obstruction.
Wagambiddwa mu kkooti eno ate bakubuuza ebibuuzo bali baloya nti omusango ogwali guvunaanibwa ogenza okukwata gwali gwakubanga ogw'okulemesa.
So did you ever get to know the offences that is charged with and from whom? Do you ever get to know?
Wagezaako okumanya omusango ogwavunaanibwa.
Kituufu gwasooka kitwamukwatira yagezaako okutataaganya mu kukwata Ismail Kenya. Then
Yes, it's true.
Yes, that is the first time when he was
Yes.
arrested. So
Yes.
did you ever get to know the offences or the
Okay.
charges?
Omusango
Okumanya omusango gwe bamuteekako.
kyajja oluvannyuma nategeera nti naye yali omukwabo aba participatinga
Participated in the what?
aba participating mu kuwamba n'okubuzaawo omugenzi Suzan Magara.
Participated in the kidnapping of Suzan Magara.
Judge Alex Mackay Ajij set 18th July 2024 to resume the hearing of the case. The accused are Yusuf Lubega, Hussein Waswa, Salim Zamil, Hussein Katomiro, Abbasim Musa Buvumbo, Abeka Chewalia, Mahadi Kisalita, Ismail Bukenya, and Hajaran Nakandi. Suzan Magara was kidnapped while heading home in Lunguja on February 7, 2018, and her body was found dumped around the Entebbe Express Highway in Mutongo Kitiko, Kampala district.